I still feel that Indian music, particularly I play tabla, that's why I'm saying it. Tabla has one big advantage because tabla is based on language. It has a language. So whenever you have a language, your communication will be very easy. If you know this language, I can communicate with you very easily. Now, suppose somebody is saying to you something, the same thing inside you is transcribing your mother language. Think about it. You are talking to somebody in English and somebody is telling you something. Inside, it is transcribing into your mother language. You understand? So when I am listening to some other music or some other rhythm somebody is playing, it transcribes right there into tabla phrase. So what happens with that? Once its phrase comes, the language is perfect, I can see it, I say, oh, so I can do it. I know you are talking, what you are talking. That's the advantage of tabla. If you look at other side of the percussion, they don't have that much of, even in the southern music, they have language, but it's limited. That's what I'm saying. That's why, because tabla took everything from different drummings and created its own language. Whoever did, man, he is something. He is genius. So tabla has no boundary. It's a huge language. So whenever I'm hearing something, boom, it came back to me with the style. Playing was easy. So they ask always, how could you do this? I said, you have to learn tabla, then you will see. So nowadays, that's one of the reasons that nowadays most of the drummers are studying tabla. They want to know the language in order to communicate. Suppose I am in Spain, for example. Now, before I go to Spain, I will try to learn some language, Spanish language, so I can communicate. Exactly same thing with tabla is that when people come, they want to know the language. They want to learn the language so that they can communicate and they can play. Now, because it's drums, there are a lot of things. Like, for example, if I say tere kita, so it's 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay? Now, if I tere kita, takita, tere kita, takita, tere kita, takita, tere kita, it's now you can see it's 7. So, tere kita, it's one phrase. If I say tere ki, it's unfinished. It doesn't make sense. I can make 1, 2, 3, but he cannot, because the word has to be finished so that it can make a sense. Like, how? How you? How are you? You see, so that's the beauty of this language, that you have to complete that. And then you can add a different phrase so that it can also change the rhythm. So that's one of the reasons that they want to know. Now, yes, tere kita, takita, tere kita, takita, I understand that and I started playing it. But tere kita, takita is not all. If I say dha, tere kita, ta, tere kita, dha, tere kita, here is 6. So how do I play dha then? That bass sound. So that's what they want to know, how to produce, how you do that sound. So I said, okay, here is one stroke, here is one stroke, but simultaneously. That produced that sound. This is the part what I'm trying to say in tabla, that in order to produce, because tabla is one instrument whatever it says, it produced the same tone. Same tone. It is because it has all these different techniques in order to produce those tones. And they want to know that so they can practice on tabla, so that they can try on their own instrument in order to produce that tone. You will see nowadays, even in the rap music, they are using tabla bowls. Now, why they are using tabla bowls? Because tabla bowl has meaning. It's a language. So, that's what I'm saying, that tabla has all these phrase, the language. It's so beautiful. It's like a beautiful poetry. It's a poem. And all these old compositions which the great legends, maestros already composed, passed over, hundreds of years old composition. It's so beautiful. It's like you are reading Rabindranath's Sanchayita.